As despair began to set in, he suddenly felt a chill. Then he saw frost quickly forming across the walls. Alarmed, he rushed to put his clothes back on, but even that wasn't enough to fight off the bone-deep cold. Before long, his face was crusted with ice, and he collapsed, frozen solid. Just when Reiser thought he was going to freeze to death, the temperature in the chamber slowly began to rise again. The satellite phone started ringing once more, but all he could do was stare at it helplessly. Then, the entire room began to rotate again, and everything stuck to the walls came crashing down. Having experienced this once already, Reiser braced himself during the inversion and managed to grab the phone just before the room settled, but the call had already ended from lack of response. He quickly redialed the missed number. A woman answered, only to immediately start begging him for help before he could even explain his situation.
Taken, I'm kidnapped. I'm in some fucking room. It keeps changing temperature and turning and spinning like a fucking
washing machine.
Yes, exactly. It's weird. It's
Listening closely, Reiser realized she was in the exact same predicament. He cut her off and told her everything he knew. Upon hearing it, Anna broke down in tears. Though Reiser was struggling himself, he did his best to comfort her and see if they could work together to find a way out. Once she had calmed down, Anna mentioned something odd. There were no lights in her room, yet it was fully illuminated. That's when Reiser realized the same was true for him. The light seemed to be emanating from nowhere. As they continued to exchange details, they discovered they were in completely different countries. The only thing they had in common was that right before they blacked out, they had both seen a falling star streak toward them. From this, Reiser formed a wild theory. They had both been abducted by aliens. But before Anna could respond, she let out a scream of pain. Reiser didn't even have time to ask what was happening. He already knew. The room was undergoing another extreme transformation. He quickly noted the time, then warned Anna that the chamber was about to flip again. He rushed to a corner to brace himself, hoping to figure out the pattern. But this time, the room didn't rotate. Instead, the walls began slowly pressing inward from all sides. Reiser desperately pushed back with all his strength, but it was useless. A moment later, the slick floor caused his feet to slip, and he hit the ground, blacking out on impact.